Welcome back. A couple of days ago, the Sports Ministry included yoga in its list of priority sport, thereby ensuring that the ancient Indian discipline gets financial aid and grant from the government. But this move by the government has raised a few pertinent questions. Firstly, is yoga even a sport? And even if it can be classified as one, does it deserve the priority status, especially when few other notable sports have been kept out of the priority list by the Sports Ministry for many years now?
Six-year-old Pari can do the perfect Chakrasana, the perfect Dhanurasana, and the perfect Utthita Padmasana. And if she continues to practice every day, who knows, she may win a lot of medals for India when she grows up.
प्रैक्टिस तो मैं कर रही हूँ, लेकिन मेडल जीतने के लिए कंपटीशन होना चाहिए.
Well, the 6-year-old does have a point. With no national or international competition of note, one wonders what was the thought behind the government's decision to place yoga in the category of priority sports in India.
This time, how many countries participated in International Yoga Day? More than 120. So the way the government has been successful in popularizing it, you'll probably very soon have yoga teams in different countries. But even if you don't, in the next 10-15 years, you'll have enough qualified yoga teams in India which will set standards for the competition.
Grand plans indeed, but in the absence of a scoring system and with no rules and regulations in place, can yoga ever be classified as a sport?
No, it's anything but sport. It is a scientific process.
Sports by definition are competitive events. I don't think in yoga you compete against anyone else. This is not amenable to a scoreboard. It's not amenable to breasting a tape.
At this rate, one may soon have going to the gym, breaking the dahi handi, and even doing Bharatnatyam classified as sport. After all, they are all popular practices in India and also fulfill the criteria of being physically taxing. And in this eagerness of promoting yoga, the government seems to have forgotten some very important sports and sports people. Shiva Kesavan has represented India 5 times at the highest stage, the Winter Olympics, but the 34-year-old doesn't get any funds from the centre because his sport of luge lies in the general category.
Categorizing things, sports in the priority list, I think you should have, you should take into consideration the international level of competition which there is. I've been representing India since 19 years. And not even a single year in this 19 years career that the government has fully stood behind me and simply taken care of my expenses to represent India.
It is a similar story for motorsports in India. C.S. Santosh became the first Indian to participate in the world-famous Dakar Rally by spending money from his own pocket. And the only 2 Indians to reach the level of Formula 1, Narain Karthikeyan and Karun Chandhok, too relied on personal funds and corporate sponsorship to represent India at the highest level. Yet, motorsports is a general category sport in India, while yoga is priority.
No disrespect to yoga, and I mean I do it myself, and it's something I've done ever since I was a kid, and it takes a lot of discipline. But I don't know if it's as competitive or as counted as being competitive like motorsport.
As yoga gets a push, the current dispensation's love for the ancient art form cannot be ignored, as was evident from the recently celebrated Yoga Day.
If this is how the Indian government is going to promote it, then yes, we are going to slowly start losing out on what the true meaning of yoga is. Now suddenly to make it a sport or even an exercise or anything that just works with the physical realm, is I think completely depleting the meaning of the whole practice.
Now, if you're one of those sports people who are seething in anger because yoga leapfrogged your sport and joined the government's list of priority sports, well then I have a piece of advice for you. All you need to do is practice this asana, also called the Sarvanasana, because what it does is help you manage your anger better. In New Delhi with camera person Sanjoy Das, Nikhil Nas for NDTV.